reserved only for the urban elite. Well, joining me now are Indian LGBT activist and author Raga Olga De Silva and her partner Nicola Fenton. Thank you both of you for taking the time to speak to us here on BBC News. It's a pleasure to have you on the programme. And let me ask you first of all your reaction to this news.
Well, the word I use is despondent because, as I said in my last BBC interview, we were very hopeful, in fact, very hopeful all through the morning as well. So, yes, I feel extremely gutted in a way.
What are you gutted about?
Well, I feel that, these are rights that we needed, and these are equal rights. These are human rights. And I'll give you an example of our life. I'm married. I'm of Indian origin, legally married to Nicola here in the UK. But as soon as we get on a flight to India, we lose all those rights. In the eyes of the law, we are single again. So that is the problem. There are so many of us, there's millions of us in India who come from the LGBTQ community. We don't have legal rights. We are not recognized, as same-sex or same-gender couples. So there are no rights given to us.
Talk to me a little bit, or explain to people watching at home why those rights are so important to you, because obviously you are recognised as a couple here in the UK in that sense. So why does it matter when you walk on Indian soil what you are legally?
See, it matters in two ways. It matters to me personally at a personal level because I do have it's my country of birth. I do have family there. I do travel to India at least once a week. I want to have something there that I can once a year, not once a week.
I was going to say that's a very difficult trip to make once a week.
I would love to.
Take me with you.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, so, going back to India when you could have a medical emergency, for instance, like we had last time we were there. And I couldn't make a decision on behalf of her. She couldn't make a decision on behalf of me. That's basic things. If you want to open a bank account, for instance, we can't open a joint bank account as partners. If I want to buy a property there, build an asset, there are very weird inheritance laws for couples like us. I mean, there are no laws. Basic things. So I'm talking about social rights. I want to stand up there, feel free, like I feel free here. I mean, we enjoy the freedom. We enjoy the benefits of a couple. We don't even think we are homosexual or heterosexual. We just are a couple. In India, we can't even be a couple. We have to be in hiding a lot. And I don't think that feels right. It feels very unfair.
Nicola, let me ask you this, being in hiding a lot, not feeling like you can be your true selves when you're in India, that must be really, really hard.
It is hard. And I find this whole thing disappointing, and it's not about us. I don't also think it's just about the urban elite. I know many, many people in India, many gay couples, and a lot of them have had weddings, but that is not a marriage, as we know. There's no legality to that. And it's like even just renting a house together. When we lived there for a while and trying to rent a house together, we couldn't rent a house together as a couple. We can't get a bank account together as a couple. We enjoy that here in the UK. We enjoy that in my country of birth, which is New Zealand. But in my partner's and my wife's country of birth, we cannot enjoy that, and I feel disappointed.
Raga, let me ask you this. Let's talk about the cultural aspects in India, because obviously here we're talking about legal aspects. Where are the differences there between cultural acceptance and legal acceptance? Are the two intertwined? Do you think if legally there was acceptance, culturally that would move forward too, or is that too far back?
See, I think if you have legal rights, that's a start, that's a beginning. So that's the first thing we have to remember, and that's what we're fighting for. Culturally, we are a long way away. Last time in April, the government of India, the current government, came out with a statement saying that they oppose because same-sex marriages or same-gender marriages will break the fabric of Indian society, that it is against our culture there, which I don't agree, which none of us agree, because it is not true. We are rich. We are culturally very rich. We've had instances, and even in the Hindu mythology, there are references to gods who are, same gender. So from a cultural point of view, however, I come from a Catholic family, and although I come from a Hindu background, Hindu country, and my family has still not accepted me. So which means when I go back to India, I still have to continue to, I won't say I don't hide with my family, but they reject me. They don't talk to me. I am not allowed into my own home. So from a cultural point of view, we have a long way to go. So while the law will be in place, parallelly, the activists that we talk about, people like me, lots of people in India, are working towards changing that in India on a day-to-day basis, whether you go to a Hindu home or a Muslim home or a Sikh home or a Catholic home. And if we are from the community, we face the same kind of danger and fears.
OK, well, Raga and Nicola, it's been really good to have you on the programme. So important to talk about this. I thank you both for taking the time to speak to us.
Thank you very much.